Commissioners Court to order. We will start with an opening prayer by Rick. Adam, you want to do the pledges for us?
Sure. Shall we pray? Our Father, as we come to you this morning, first of all, we are thankful to you for your grace, your mercy, and your watchful care over us. In spite of our mistakes and our fumbling and bumbling, you still love us and you care for us. And here at this Christmas time of year, we want to say a special thank you to you for sending Jesus to come into the world, to be our deliverer, to be our Savior. We're so grateful for that, and we thank you for that. As we go through our day today, Father, I pray that all of us will be mindful of you and what this time of year means. Please be with all of our first responders and EMS, law enforcement, and firefighters, others who work hard to take care of us and to provide those services. Please bless them and be with them. I pray today, Lord, as we go through this Commissioner's Court, that you would give us wisdom, that we will do the things in such a manner that would be pleasing with you. And help us, Lord, to all be what you want us to be. In Christ's name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
United States flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Our Texas flag. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible.
Rick, Adam, thank you guys. Chelsea, any public comments on agenda items? Nope. That takes us to the consent agenda. The consent agenda includes non-controversial and routine items that the court may act on with one single vote. The judge or commissioner may pull any item from the consent agenda in order that the court discuss and act upon it individually as part of the regular session. For the record, the judge is absent today. He's ill. And when we make the motion for the consent, if you will include allowing the judge to ratify the signatures when he gets back to work on any of the contract stuff.
Okay, I'll approve the consent agenda as follows with the exception that the judge may ratify his signature when he returns.
Have a motion by Commissioner Snuggs.
Second.
Second by Commissioner Hart. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries 4-0, one absent. That takes us to item number 7, deliberate and consider possible action regarding the approval of the Treasurer's monthly report for November 2025.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Stuggs, second by Commissioner Sicking. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion approved 4-0, one absent. Number 8, deliberate and consider possible action regarding the annex back parking lot being used on March the 14th and 15th during the Blues and Tattoos Festival.
We did that last year, didn't we? Move to approve.
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Sicking, seconded by Commissioner Stuggs. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Again, motion passes 4-0, one absent. Takes us to item number 9, deliberate and consider possible action regarding the burn ban. We don't have a fire marshal at this point in time, so I don't have any idea what the KCVDI index is.
I reached out to my fire departments and they were mixed. Some were for, and then one was on the fence, and then one said it wasn't necessary, but he wouldn't be upset if we went into a ban. We are definitely very dry with no rain in the forecast. Windy conditions are coming, even though we'll have some humidity, it's supposed to be pretty windy.
We've got some folks clearing some pretty large parcels right now. And if we put it on, we're probably gonna be in that condition for probably months to come.
Or, the responsible burners aren't the problem.
It's been just terrible, has it? I mean, they haven't had too much freezing stuff, have they? Not yet.
North Shore mentioned they had a few that
What?
controlled
They've been
burns that
running
got
a little
out.
bit.
I called Grayson. Grayson is not under one right now, and they weren't discussing it at the moment, but my neighboring commissioner said she expects it to start coming up pretty quick. I don't know.
I think if we have to, we can do an emergency if we had to.
Yeah. So does
We're on that.
for emergency meetings too, for something like that, are we still a week?
The judge
No,
can issue
judge
one for
declares it.
7 days
Okay. Okay.
if it comes to that.
So we don't have to do the 7-day
You're gonna have a meeting.
meeting?
No,
No, he just declares an emergency, we come back and ratify.
Right.
Okay.
7 days.
Okay.
We got New Year's coming up. I don't know how many fireworks are being sold. That could be a problem, but I don't even know if there's any fireworks stands open in Cooke.
There's one open in my precinct.
Is there?
I don't know about anywhere else. Like I said, the responsible people are not they can burn when it's super, super dry and everything's gonna be okay. It's just the not so responsible ones that put the fire departments out to work for days at a time.
And we can
Or act of God, squirrels and all that too.
We can advise dispatch when they call in for a burn, maybe not to burn on that day if the humidity gets below, say, 40%, the wind's over 20.
Of course, that's just a educational thing, a
It is.
suggestion. And I don't, again, anybody got a motion?
Urge the media to, urge everybody to be careful.
We just table it for now. I mean,
Or just no action.
yeah, no action.
I'm multitasking, y'all have to bear with me. Okay. Take no action on the burn ban.
Right.
That takes us to item number 10, deliberate and consider possible action regarding election ballot for the Texas Association of Counties Health and Employee Benefits Pool Board of Directors, and authorize the county judge to sign that election ballot. And again, this is one of those in the motion, authorize the judge to sign it. I don't know if you guys had a chance to look, but we got a notice from TAG, the candidates are listed.
What do we normally do? Just spread them out evenly or something?
I think it just approve it.
I move to approve with the authorization of the county judge to sign the election ballot.
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Arndt, second by Commissioner Stokes. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Motion carries 4-0, one absent. Item number 12, deliberate and consider possible action regarding the approval of allowing the vacation, holiday, and personal time to carry over to the next calendar year or paying the vacation, holiday, and personal time in excess of the carryover limit for the dispatchers. Whoops, I'm sorry.
Did you do?
Let me back up and do 11 first. Do this in order. That's for EMS.
What did you?
Sorry, is that mine?
That's you. I'm sorry.
We got 41 hours that's going to be carried, that will be paid out. We had a staffing change on one of our shifts that made it, right here at the end, that made it difficult for them to clear those last few hours out. Actually, they were on the schedule, and when we had a one of our medics leave and go to another department, then it got it to where he couldn't get that time off.
Guys, looks like we got three choices: pay it, deny it, or carry it forward. The one position I would rather us not do is carry it forward and put the debt on the books.
I actually like the idea of paying it. But, I mean, they might want the time off.
Well, that's the problem, they don't have time to take it.
Yeah,
So, so you either pay it, you deny it, or you let them carry it over, and it becomes a debt on the books, for lack of a better term, if you carry it over. Then you're gonna have the same problem, because if they take it later, you're still gonna have to pay overtime.
Yeah, what was the thought of your employees that it affected?
Be easier just to pay it.
You just
That way I
got
don't
one,
have
right?
to- Huh?
You just have one, right?
Two. One's at 33 hours, one's at 8. It's 41.5 hours, 33.5 and 8. I got two others on there that still have it on the book, but they've already got their time scheduled to take off before the 1st, so that'll clear them out.
Okay, well, I make a motion that we pay it.
Have a motion to pay it by Commissioner Snooks.
We need to make sure that this, we really try hard to do that, because we have, and I have employees that I told them, take it or lose it. I mean, I understand there's different situations, but we need to try to make sure everybody gets it in,
Right.
so, sorry. I didn't do it.
Is all of yours overtime, holidays, any of yours personal time?
No. The one that had personal time on the book is actually taking it off before the 1st.
Okay.
I'll second Jason's motion.
Got a second of the motion by Commissioner Art. Any discussion?
Sorry, I misspoke. I have the person has 8 hours, that is personal time.
See, I don't, and the only reason I ask that, I don't know where HR is, I don't think we've ever paid out personal time.
Okay.
Where is HR?
And could you repeat
No.
that motion? I couldn't even hear you.
He made them, I'm sorry.
Yeah, my motion was just to pay the special instances that he has.
So you're not saying to pay vacation, holiday, or personal, just pay.
Well, I would,
How do you want me to word that?
well, like I said,
I wanna
the
word
only question I had about any of it was personal time.
Pay personal time?
No. I'm gonna let him redo his motion. Like I said, I'm signing up, say, hey, pay vacation, pay holidays. Those folks worked them. Personal time, they didn't work. So I'd rather cut them out at 3 days than cut them out at 30, or whatever the number is. But I don't, again, it's Jason's motion. It has a second.
Don't you feel like they should lose the personal time because they
Well, I
don't
don't-
have enough staff to?
I don't feel like it, I don't like it, but you're gonna start, we've never paid out personal, we're setting, what did, you know,
Well, no, I understand what you're saying, but we have this is a special instance, isn't it, across the board? This is,
well, but this is bigger and broader, but
To answer your question.
the personal time is the 3 days, and everybody gets notified it's out there, they know they gotta take it. We need some help from the employees maybe to kind of take advantage of that, and of course the department heads to allow it, but, anyway, your motion.
Elizabeth's on her way.
I'm what?
Elizabeth's on her way. Should be here any second.
do you know the amount of the personal time that
8
these
hours.
couple people are gonna be owed?
One-
How many
one-
people is
He's
it?
got one.
One person, 8 hours.
Do you have a question?
One day.
Elizabeth, have we ever paid out personal time?
As far as I know, it's only holiday and vacation.
Well, I made the motion, I'm gonna correct it
No,
to
I mean,
make it better.
I'm not trying to talk you into something.
No, I
I'm
know,
just
I
saying-
just feel like if they didn't have the staff to be able to take off, that I hate for them to lose personal time, that's my thought. And
Right.
it's not it's just a case-by-case deal, and we have a justification to it since they didn't have the staff, and we obviously have a staffing problem at EMS. I'm not saying we should do it on the regular, but and I'm not trying to set a precedence, but I can justify why I'm saying it.
Well, and if you can't, you can't. Make your motion, it's your motion.
Can I ask a question as to why we never paid personal time? Is it just never come up, or because it's all time off?
Well, I've had people that have lost personal time because in some cases they chose not to take it. You know, it just didn't happen. Again, I'm not adamant about this.
You're just stating the history, I understand.
I mean, and it's, anyway, I'm done.
I don't want somebody.
We got a motion in a second.
Yeah, I don't want somebody sandbagging their holiday or their personal time and then trying to get paid for it again, but in a circumstance like this, I understand. Okay, my motion is that we, for EMS, that we pay this special instance for personal time and vacation and holiday time.
Get it off. Okay. Okay, we got the motion. You're still good with your second?
Second.
Okay?
This is a
All-
one-time deal, right?
Do what?
So this is a one-time deal, right?
Yeah, that's what my motion said, it's a special instance.
Okay. Have a motion, we have a second. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed? 4, 0, and 1. Same scenario with the sheriff's office, item number 12. Libby. Thank you, Sheriff.
Holy cow.
Pretty much, pardon me, pretty much the same situation. We had 4 vacancies in dispatch, and then, of course, when we hire those 4, and we're currently full, but those individuals go on the FTO program, so they don't really do us any good for several months. In fact, out of the 10 slots, one of them is still on the FTO. So, but it did cause considerable difficulty, and these ladies could not physically take off.
Okay.
I would say to you that we had about 300 hours on the law enforcement side of the building. We had 8 vacancies in patrol. That's almost half, half of the patrol division. But I didn't bring that request to you because I feel like that's on us. I feel like we've got CID spots, we've got special crimes investigators, we've got other law enforcement in the building, and we should do a better job of making sure those folks get off. But dispatch is a different animal. We just can't put anybody in those chairs. Very few can do those jobs. So I commend these employees for coming in on days off and making it work. And I just think we should not punish them, and we should either pay them for those hours or carry it forward. Carrying it forward is going to cost as well, right? Because if we allow them to carry those hours and then they take them off, then somebody's going to have to work overtime to make that happen. So
I'll make the same motion that we pay the personal vacation and holiday pay on this special circumstance for the sheriff's office dispatchers.
Got a motion by Commissioner Snuggs,
Second.
second by Commissioner Hart. All in favor?
Aye. Oops.
Aye.
Aye. Sorry.
Any opposed? Motion carries 4-0, 1 absent. Thank you, Sheriff.
thanks, Commissioner.
Deliberate and take action, any action needed regarding the Constable Precinct 1 vehicle. Elizabeth, thank you. How are you this morning?
Doing well. How are y'all?
Good, good.
So on this, we voted to, my motion was that he kept the car, or got the car, the Tahoe, but I didn't say that we were gonna take his other car back. My motion was that he got a a spare unit for him and Chuck to be able to use.
Okay,
That was my motion. So I don't, never in there did we say we were taking his other car back. So it was said also that his, you know, if he had money in there to wrap this other one, I mean, you do have money in your account.
I do in maintenance budget, yes, and that's how I had the other one also, when I done the Crown Vic.
I thought when he was leaving, he was told he needed to come back and request to be able to keep the car. Because I think when the vote happened, I think the understanding was he was getting the Tahoe. Now, that left the Crown Vic in inventory, but it's my understanding that he needed to come back and request that.
I think what it said on video that I watched, that it was to request for the money for the wrap, which he has money in his account.
But the wrap's for the new one,
Correct.
because the old
Which
one's
we
already
approved,
wrapped.
which we approved for him to have. I don't know.
The motion was or the agenda was, he was requesting the Tahoe, right?
Correct.
The only thing on the agenda, so you couldn't talk or
Right, so we
do
couldn't
anything else.
say both cars, that's why we asked you to come back to get the second car.
He already has
Well,
the
then,
car.
during the whole proceedings last time, anybody asked, I said I wanted both vehicles. And then I wanted to keep the Crown Vic. I was plain on that.
Right.
But I
I'm just
understand
saying
that
that-
the hearing was for the Tahoe.
The agenda was for the Tahoe.
Yes, sir. I understand that.
To keep both of them, you need to come back to ask for the second, to keep the second one. Is that not right?
No, that's not, I mean, if he has it in his inventory already, why would he have to have it in his inventory again? That's the way I look at it.
Well, we normally, with an office like that, when they get a new vehicle, it replaces the one they have. That's,
You got a single position, you got two vehicles signed to a single position for quote unquote extra. And if the transmission goes out on the Tahoe and it's down, what happens if the transmission goes down on the Crown? Or what happens in August if we run out of fuel money? If you're running two vehicles instead of one.
I'm not gonna be running both vehicles all the time. I did explain that Darla did offer an interest to come in sometimes, but not every weekend. So she's not gonna be using a lot of vehicle, fuel money. I don't see that being an issue. If it is, I can slow her down if she's starting to use too much fuel. I do have that control over that.
Yeah,
And I haven't used up all my fuel budget.
My understanding that day it was also it would probably have to be discussed in the future, you know, if we're keeping both or for how long or what, but,
When I made a motion, I did it to tell that he could have the Tahoe, and nothing was said about, the only thing that was said is he's keeping the Crown Vic.
the only item on the agenda was a purchasing asset transfer from the sheriff's office to the constable's office. That was the
For
only
that
thing on the
vehicle.
agenda.
Which would mean he still would have the Crown Vic. I mean, it's still in his inventory.
Okay, but we still control his inventory. So the question is, do you want to fund two cars or you want to fund one?
I was gonna, my thought was that he have a backup for him and Chuck.
And Chuck did use it the other day when his was down. Made it nice for him to be able to get into it and have a vehicle. Continue working.
It worked out good for that.
I'm sorry, sir.
I said it worked out good for that instance,
It
for
did.
sure. I figured whenever, we'd come back and we would discuss it whether we wanted to do it or not, but I don't see the need to very often, but I mean, I'm not adamant about it one way or the other on an immediate basis, but felt like the Crown Vic was a better primary vehicle and a cheaper maintenance in the long run, what I stated during the court. So.
Anybody with a motion?
I'll make the motion, we let him have both vehicles. If it seems that it's a problem down the road, we can do an action then, but that was my motion the other day, that he gets the Tahoe and basically keeps the Crown Vic and use that between the two departments and his third person, or if Chuck had a third person, they have a vehicle to drive. If we put it at the auction, it's gonna bring what, $3 grand? I mean, it's a $3,000 investment for us to have an extra vehicle. It won't be long that we're gonna have 4 constables, and that could be a vehicle that we could split out later if it doesn't get a whole lot of miles racked up on it. Just my thoughts.
Mark, do you have money in your budget for oil changes on both of them, for tires if needed? Any other maintenance?
At this point, I do. Obviously, Gary, if something happens like you run both vehicles, somebody run over something and blow the tires on and everything, obviously that could start becoming an issue. But again, the Tahoe, if it started becoming an issue about expenses, I can shut that down and stop that. Or on the Crown Vic, one or the other.
Oh, the court, you come back, court may give you money, I don't know.
Right, I understand
It could
that.
happen.
I just think it's a great opportunity for as many miles as the Tahoe has on it and as few miles as the Crown Vic has on it, to have a backup vehicle, one or the other, whichever one is a backup vehicle, to further both departments. And it, as we saying, Chuck, just used it as a backup vehicle. And Crown Vic, I don't know, Jason would have more idea on this. Crown Vic probably won't bring hardly nothing in an auction. I don't know anybody else that wants it.
But they are very dependable and they use less fuel. So
Yeah, and I don't have a problem other than, I don't have a problem one way or another. My concern is that trying to maintain both of them, you're gonna bust your budget, you're gonna need to come back to court, and we're gonna have to make another decision,
Right.
And I got out of order. There's a motion on the floor. Do we have a second?
I'll second it with saying that, we have to keep an eye on it in the future.
Okay, have a motion by Commissioner Arndt. We have a second by Commissioner Snuggs. Any discussion? See, I got out of order on the discussion part there. Okay, all those in favor say aye. Aye. Motion carries 4-0. One
Thank you.
absent. Sheriff, we didn't mean to empty the court,
You seem like a good time.
I gotta go back to work.
Some of us have to work for them.
Thank y'all.
Deliberate and consider possible action regarding the approval of the Seven Oaks RV and Tiny Home Living off of County Road 151 in Precinct 1. That's an RV park going in off of 151 behind the old Sportsman's One Stop. It's should be a pretty nice one. It's going to be a mixture of RVs and tiny houses, and supposedly each lot will be fenced. I'd make a motion that we approve that plat.
Second, is it,
You know where the One Stop is?
is it behind it to the, does that road?
It's
there's
coming
one?
south of it.
Okay, that's south, okay.
Okay, motion by Commissioner Hollowell, second by Commissioner Stuggs to approve the plat for the Seven Oaks RV and Tiny Home Living. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, same sign. Motion carries 4-0, one absent. Takes us to item 15, deliberate and consider possible action regarding the approval of the preliminary plat for Sunrise Acres in Precinct 2. Commissioner Snooks.
I think, well, we've got everything in order on this one to approve the preliminary. We're still working on things before it comes back for the next one. So I'll make a motion that we approve the preliminary plat for Sunrise Acres.
Motion Commissioner Snooks to approve the preliminary plat for Sunrise Acres. Do we have a second?
Second.
Second, Commissioner Art. Discussion. All in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed, same side. That was just a slow aye, wasn't it, Adam?
But I did the second,
Motion carries 4-0, one absent. Jason, number 17, deliberate and consider possible action regarding new coordinates for County Road 276 in Precinct 2.
Oh, skipped one.
I did?
Skipped 16.
Well, let me back up. Deliberate and consider action regarding rescinding the motion made on 8/28 and 23 to close CR 276 in Precinct 2.
I'm going to table item 16.
Okay, on table item 16 takes us to 17. Need me to repeat the agenda?
No, so we're in table 17 as well.
Okay, so we're going to table 16 and 17, takes us to 18. Deliberate and consider possible action regarding the salary increase for subdivisions administrator, commissioners, administrator, assistant. Commissioner Arndt.
I think we ought to go into executive session at this time.
And I will say that too, at the advice of the county attorney. The names got released on these positions into the newspaper and it just wasn't professional. But any numbers and decisions will be announced when we come out of executive.
Okay, we will
We have multiple.
move into executive session based on advice of the county attorney, I guess.
10:34.
Gonna, yeah.
You filming?
We'll return back into regular session. It's 11:20 a.m. Return to item 18, deliberate and consider possible action regarding the salary increase for subdivisions administrator / commissioner, administrative assistant. Back to you, Adam.
You want me to say it?
Yeah, go ahead.
So on this, we're going to yeah, I can say the name on this. So Amber Martindale will be the subdivisions administrator, and the salary.
Remains the same.
The salary for that position is $46,709, and then the commissioners that split the commissioner's administrative assistant will decide what to do on rehiring for that position or not. So, I guess that's my motion. Is that the motion, or are we just making that statement? 'Cause that's what it is.
That's a
right now.
motion.
That's a
I thought it
motion.
was a
yeah.
motion.
I mean, that's what you're planning, that's the motion.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have a motion from Commissioner Stuggs. Do we have a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner Arndt. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries 4-0. One absent. We'll talk about parking. And the reason we're talking about parking is a security issue that was discussed.
On the agenda.
No, it's executive session. We done it under executive
Oh, yeah,
session
if you do it, it's-
because
I
it
see
was
what you're
it's a
saying.
security issue.
Yeah.
So
I'm
we
confused too.
absolutely can take action on
Okay.
that. Do we want to designate spots? Y'all want to postpone and consider?
Anything you could say, but reserved on a couple spots? I don't.
I think you got to do three. Three.
Are we talking about,
Tax
annex
assessor collector,
parking?
tax
Yes.
assessor collector, JP2, and CPS judge.
We need to make sure. 'Cause that third one's gonna get filled all the time.
And that's true.
Say that again?
That's true. He's concerned that the third one won't be fully utilized. But, and then we need to mark that one spot a loading zone. Absolutely. When Pam's doing elections, she don't need to work around somebody's car. We're gonna put her around and run a piece of equipment off in it and cave in the side of a door, and then everybody's gonna want Pam to pay for it. So we need to get Rick to mark that as, and Darryl, when he's bringing in sheriff's office vehicles and programming computers and stuff, he don't need to be doing that, parked behind all those other.
Trash, they come to pick up trash
Yeah,
right
so,
there.
this should solve that problem. Okay? So, we good with taking that action? Telling Rick to take the action in the parking spots?
Yeah, I'm good with that, and I can,
Talked about that last year already. I mean, we was gonna
Never did it?
make it a loading zone. So.
and we need to,
Do y'all need to
we can
mention,
order the
but during
sign blanks
election
and we can make
time,
the signs.
do you need to mention during election time, that's my curbside voting spot?
Well,
I mean,
if
can we still do
let
that?
us just get people where they're not parking in to start
Yeah.
with, Pam, and then it
But I
can be
can use
your-
it for that,
yeah,
okay.
then it'll be available to you.
Yes,
as-
which I do put big signs up, nobody parks there
Yeah,
during
but,
that 2 weeks, but.
but if we'll
Just
take care of
making
those
sure.
three,
So, did you make a motion, or you want me to make a motion?
I didn't make any motion.
Okay. I'll make a motion that we behind the annex. It's the 3 spots right close to the door, right? On the south side? Is that where it was? I didn't look at the map.
It's up here, isn't it?
It's the first 3 on the, isn't it?
First 3 on the right.
To the
It's like
north of the
boom,
door.
boom, boom.
Yes. Where are you
To the north of the door.
Is it the first 3 east?
Okay. I was thinking it was these 3.
No, that's where she was. The camera didn't pick up that.
Okay.
So there's 4 here.
It's gonna be due east of the grass.
Don't put out too much information.
Yeah, the 3 spots east of the grass in the parking lot there. One for tax assessor collector, one for justice of the peace number 2, and other for the CPS judge. Vaughn, is their name? No,
CPS judge,
CPS judge, yes.
and mark the loading zone.
Yeah, and then we need to mark the loading zone in that too. That's
Mark
my
the
motion.
designated loading
Is
zone.
that long enough for you, Pam?
Sounds good.
Okay, got a motion? Here, second.
Second.
In harmony, can we do that one more time?
Did it, Harmony.
Second by Commissioner Hart, all those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Carries 4-0, 1 absent. Did we discuss anything else there we need to take an action on
No.
in executive? Okay. We're to 21.
I'll make that motion.
Second.
Motion to adjourn by Commissioner Snug, second by Commissioner Hart. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed? Same sign. Motion carries 4-0, 1 absent. We're adjourned at 11:27.